for your patience and
Good
help at
afternoon. We're glad you
getting
made it.
in.
Okay, great. Okay, we're going to open it up. We had not actually started yet. People were just logging in. So give me a moment to introduce the program, myself, the Vets Group, and then I will turn it over to you, Jennifer. All right.
Sounds wonderful.
So good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this week's Senior iPad Tech Program webinar hosted by the Vets Group. My name is Joe Wynn. I'm the director here of the VetsGroup Training Academy in downtown Washington, D.C. We provide IT training for veterans, D.C. residents, and other members of our community, trying to get folks upskilled and ready for high demand occupations in the IT industry. We also work with individuals who are interested in starting or expanding their own small business. So we are always quite busy. And as you can see, in addition to our IT training, we are working with the Wild Tech Associates, DACL, Bite Back, DC Public Library to bring you information and technical assistance to seniors in DC so that you can be able to connect to sessions like this one we're on today, as well as to learn how to use your Apple iPad. A lot of you receive Apple iPads so that you can navigate and, as the term, surf the web. I guess now some of you are nice web surfers, know how to move around and connect and find information out about a lot of different things. Today we have joining us Miss Jennifer Johnston with the energy. She's an energy program specialist at the Department for Energy and Environment. So she's going to share information with us about energy and home assistance offering. So please keep your microphone on mute until it's time for you to ask a question. And at this time, I'll turn it over to you, Jennifer.
Wonderful. Thanks so much, Joe, and good afternoon, everyone. As mentioned, my name is Jennifer Johnston, and I'm an energy program specialist here at the DC Department of Energy and Environment. And today I'm actually also joined by my wonderful colleague, Alvin Jones, who is our lead for our Solar for All program. Now, today we are going to be sharing information on 9 different programs, okay? So we're going to be sharing a lot of information with you, but the good news is that DOEE is here. You can always give us a call, you can email us. So if you have any questions or concerns following the presentation, both Alvin and I are here to assist. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so one of our most popular and probably well-known programs is our low-income home energy assistance program. Okay, with this program, essentially you can receive anywhere from $250 all the way up to $1,800 off of your PEPCO or Washington gas bill. Okay, now while you're applying for LIHEAP, if you include your PEPCO, Washington gas, as well as your DC water bill, okay, we will also get you signed up for the utility discount program. And while LIHEAP is a one-time benefit, the utility discount program is a monthly discount on your bill. Okay, now PEPCO and Washington gas, as well as DC water, are moving forward with shutoffs. Okay, so if you do receive a pink slip or notification that you may be getting shut off, we also have an emergency LIHEAP benefit. Okay, and that can be anywhere from $250 all the way up to $750. So with LIHEAP, you can apply once a fiscal year. Okay, and the next fiscal year is going to be starting on October 1st. Okay, so let's say if you haven't participated in LIHEAP yet this year, you can apply now. okay? And then you can also apply again after October 1st, okay? Any questions or comments on our low-income home energy assistance program or our utility discount program?
What's considered as low income?
That's a great question, Donna. Let me, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to share, this is a great time. I'm going to share our webpage here where we can pull up everything. Okay, so all of the programs that we're going to be discussing today, okay, they can be found on doee.dc.gov/energy assistance. And let me put this in the chat here so then everybody has it for reference. Okay, there we go. Okay, so on this page, this lists all of the programs that we're going to be discussing today. Okay, and to find out the income guidelines, we click on LIHEAP, scroll all the way down. And here are the income requirements for FY22. Okay, so these are the income requirements up until September 30th. Okay, and then when we turn over to the next fiscal year, these will be the income requirements for FY23. Okay, so they've increased by about $5,000 for those. Great question, Donna. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Diane, I see that your hand's up. Over to you.
I live in an apartment and my gas and electric is very high. Does that apply to me too?
Yes, yes. If you are a district resident, you fall within these income guidelines and you pay either a PEPCO or Washington gas bill, then yes, you could qualify for this program.
Now, do I have to be behind in my bill to get it paid or what?
No, you could be right on time with your payments, but are looking for additional assistance, and DOEE is here to help with that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. Sandra, I see your hands up. Over to you.
Yes, I have a question. My husband recently passed last year,
I'm sorry to hear
and
that.
I haven't received any money since he passed. My bills are backed up on me. How can I get assistance to pay them off until I do get my money?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so if you're looking for assistance with completing an application, okay, you can call 311 and say, hey, I would like to request an in-person meeting with a energy assistance representative. And someone from our team, can schedule a time to meet with you and essentially sit down and help you apply for this program and all of our programs.
That's going to be a little hard for me because I'm bedridden.
Okay, do you have a neighbor or a family member that can, because our team is happy to come to your home if you're comfortable with us coming to your home and helping you fill out the application.
That's fine.
Okay, super. So to schedule that, okay, and to get a hold of our staff, you're going to want to call 311. Okay, and schedule an in-person energy assistance appointment and explain to them exactly what you've explained to me. Hey, I'd love to take advantage of these programs, but I am confined to my home. Can you please help?
Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely. Wayne, I see that your hand's up. Over to you.
Yes, how you doing?
Hey, doing great. Thank you. How are you?
Good. Hanging in there as we all are. I wanted to know if you could apply online for the program.
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. And the answer is yes. You can absolutely apply online. And our online application is available on our LIHEAP webpage. Okay, and I'm going to drop that link right in here. And the application is right here on our webpage, right here.
So really, you can have somebody help you fill it out online?
You got it. Absolutely. You can do that as well.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Great question. Okay. So we're going to keep it moving, folks. All wonderful questions. Okay, so the next program I want to talk about is a PEPCO program, but I like to share information on it because you never know if you may need it or a friend or neighbor. Okay, and this is PEPCO's arrearage management program. So this is for individuals who have participated in LIHEAP. Okay, they've participated in emergency LIHEAP, but their electric bill is still above $300. Okay, if that is the case, you could participate in PEPCO's arrearage management program. Okay. All right, so the next few programs that I'm going to be talking about are actually closed. Okay, they are closed for the remainder of the fiscal year, but they will be reopening in October. So I wanted to share information with you because it is on a first come, first serve basis. Okay. And this is probably one of my favorite programs. This is our weatherization assistance program. Okay, so essentially once you apply for LIHEAP, that opens up the doors to weatherization. And with weatherization, we'll come into your house, complete a head to toe energy audit, look at crawl spaces, your attic, we'll take a look at your HVAC, your appliances, and essentially whatever is found within the home will depend on what kind of items are replaced. Okay, so for example, if your home is in need of insulation, we can do insulation, update HVAC, new appliances, refrigerator, clothes washer, clothes dryer. Very, very expansive. Okay, and let's say that we're in your home for weatherization. Okay, and we see that there's asbestos or lead or mold or pests. Okay, we're going to try our best to see if you can qualify for a lead program, to see if we can address the lead in your home. Okay, we're going to see if we can pull from different funding sources to address that asbestos or mold or pests. Okay, so really, although weatherization is primarily focused on energy efficiency, the Department of Energy and Environment have really expanded these services to become more of a healthy home shop. Okay. So as mentioned, this program is closed, but it will be reopening on October 1st. Okay. And this program is open to renters, homeowners, single family, as well as multifamily. Okay, and information on how to apply, all of that is available on our webpage, but essentially you would apply for LIHEAP and weatherization at the same time. Okay. Any questions or comments on our weatherization assistance program?
Jennifer, this is Joe.
Yes.
Quick
Hey,
question.
Joe.
How do you get on the waiting list for when, so you'll be on the list for when it opens back up?
Great question. So essentially when the program's closed, we don't accept any applications, but beginning October 1st, we will begin receiving applications again.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. And we got a comment in here. I live in Florida. Do they have this there? Yes. So weatherization is actually a federal program. Okay. So the weatherization assistance program in Florida may only cover energy efficiency measures. So it may not be as expansive as DC's program, but yes, each state has a weatherization assistance program. Great question. Okay, this is another program that is closed, but I wanted to share information on you in case we may need it in the future. Okay, so this program will be opening back up during the colder months. Okay, so this will most likely be opening up in the winter. Okay, and this is our emergency HVAC program. Okay, so essentially if any of your HVAC equipment, your boiler, water heater, it becomes broken or can no longer be operational, DOEE can either repair or replace that system within 72 hours. So this is on a first come, first serve basis. So I do recommend keeping an eye out on our webpage, okay, to see if and when the program is open again. And of course, you can always call 311 to ask for statuses of our programs. Okay. We briefly went over the income eligibility earlier in the presentation, but just wanted to share this is 60% state median income. Okay. All right, next up, our energy efficiency and remediation program. Okay, so this program and weatherization can work hand in hand. Okay, so with this program, this specifically focuses on lead reduction and lead elimination here in the district. Okay, so essentially there's three criteria that needs to be met to participate in this program. Okay, the house needs to be built prior to 1978. You need to meet the income requirements, okay, which I think we have the web page available, so we can just pull that up. Let's just go there. So again, here is DOEE's Utility Assistance Program, okay, and I want to find out more information on the EERP. Okay, here we go. And these are the income requirements for FY23. Okay, so for a single family, okay, we can go all the way up to 80% average median income. Okay, so this program can be available to single family as well as multifamily, but multifamily is a little bit more complicated income wise. So if you live in a multifamily property, or if your landlord's interested in participating, they can give us a call and we can help you know, figure out the application process and whether the building qualifies. So what is this program exactly? Okay, so this program operates very similarly to our weatherization assistance program. Okay, so when an individual applies, we'll schedule a lead inspection risk assessment. Okay, so just like the energy audit, we'll take a look at the doors, windows, flooring, okay, anything that may contain lead within the house. And depending on what is found within the house will depend on what type of work is done. Now, just like weatherization, if we're in your home, okay, and we see that there's mold or asbestos or pests, we are going to try our best to see if we can pull from other funding sources to help address that in your home as well. Okay. So this program will be reopening on October 1st. So something to keep in mind in our fall months here. So any questions or comments on our lead program? All right, we're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving. Okay, so the next section I'd like to talk about is water assistance. So this is our Clean Rivers Impervious Area Charge Relief Program. And essentially, this is the utility discount program. So earlier in the presentation, when I mentioned if you include your DC water bill, Pepco bill, and Washington gas bill with your LIHEAP application, this is part of the utility discount program, okay? And essentially, this will be a monthly discount on your bill, anywhere from $14 a month to $80 a month, okay? And just like LIHEAP and UDP, you can apply for this program once a fiscal year, okay? And application information is available on our webpage. Another program that I'd like to highlight is very similar to our LIWAP program, okay? So LIHEAP program. LIWAP, the Low Income Home Water Assistance Program, is a one-time benefit on your water bill, anywhere from $250, and it goes all the way up to $5,000, which is really amazing. We have since run out of funding for this program. We are all spent out for this fiscal year, but we will be opening back up on October 1st, okay? All right, I'm going to cover one more program and then I will pass it over to my wonderful colleague, Alvin. So everybody's doing great. Thanks for staying with us. Okay, next up is our lead pipe replacement assistance program. So a few years ago, well, let's start off. The Biden and Harris administration has a national goal of lead-free pipes by 2030. Okay, so this program is in an effort to help us move quicker. Okay. I also see some requests for contact information, and both Alvin and I will definitely provide that in. Alvin, feel free to put your contact information in. I'll put mine in after I wrap up here. Okay, so DC Water is working to update all of the public piping from lead to copper, which is fantastic, okay? But when that happens, that creates even more disruption within the pipes, which can further increase your lead exposure if there is lead on the private property, okay? So this program is meant to help cover the cost for updating the piping on the private side, okay? This is the only DOEE program that does not have an income requirement, okay? So this is open to all district residents. So first question, right, is how do I know if I have lead piping on the private side, okay? So for that, we're going to go to DC Water's lead map, okay? And to get there, just Google DC Water lead map. Okay, here we go. Do you have lead pipes? Let us help you find out. Thank you. Let's find out. Here we go. And I will also drop this link in here, DC Water lead map. Okay, so how to use this tool? It's just like using Google Maps, which is great. You type in your address here, okay, and it'll bring you to your household. Now, the areas that are covered by DOEE's program is this half green, half gray circle, okay? So we're gonna hover over it. Okay, so in the public space, okay, it says that there's copper piping in the public space, okay? But then on the private side, it says that there's lead. Okay, if that is the instance of your household, then you qualify for this program. Okay. And what does this program cover? Okay, so depending on your income, okay, if you do not feel comfortable with providing your income, or if you are above 100% AMI, DOEE will cover up to $2,500 of the cost. Okay, now if you make 80% or 60%, okay, that LIHEAP income, right, then DOEE will cover 100% of the costs. Okay, so depending on your income will be dependent on the size of the benefit. Okay. Do we have any questions? Yeah, Wayne, over to you.
Yeah, I know that the city replaced the lead pipe from the street to just about the property inside your house. Well, do you have to have somebody else, another contractor, go from the street to the inside of your house?
Okay, so that's a good question. So essentially, okay, if DC Water is outside of your house and they're updating the pipes, okay, they can use the same contractors to update your pipes, okay? Now, the DC Water has has a list of additional contractors that you can use, okay? So you don't necessarily need to use the same contractors that DC Water used to update the public space, but that is an option. You get to choose your contractors.
Okay, and where do you get that list from?
Yeah, great question. So if we go back to the webpage, okay, so I'm on utility affordability and I go to the lead pipe replacement assistance program. Okay, down here essentially has a list of the different steps. Okay, so first you submit an application, then we'll notify you. Okay, and we'll send you we will send you the list of DC Water's contractor list, okay? And
Okay.
then you will choose a contractor. So let's pull up that contractor list. Here we go, DC Water's FY22 LPRAP approved contractor list. So here's the list of all approved contractors to work on lead pipes. And I can drop that link in here. Let me do that.
Okay, thank you.
And then Brenda, I saw your hand go up first, and then Nellie will go over to you.
Yes, Miss Jennifer, is this program open now, or does it begin in October?
Great question. Yeah, funding for this program is open and available. So we are accepting applications. Mhm.
Okay. Open and available. Okay, so I can apply online, but I
You
need to
got it.
check this. I need to see if my property, the pipes are lead. I don't know if they are or not. So I'll go to that website and see if it is. So you said
Perfect.
if it's the green and gray, I'm eligible?
That is correct.
Okay, great. All right, thank you.
My pleasure. Nellie, over to you. I'm loving your background. Yes, please. Oh, where'd you go? Do we lose Nellie?
She's on mute.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Alvin.
I'm so,
Hey,
I'm
Alvin.
so sorry. I'm
Oh, you're
sorry.
good.
I just a little confused yet about the pipes. The city will take care of the pipes from the street up until where your property starts. And then you're responsible for replacing it from there on into your house.
You
Now,
got it.
what if the pipes are going up under a porch and then into a house? How do they do that? And you're still responsible, you know, like if you have bricks that they have to enter into.
Yeah, admittedly, I'm not an expert in this area, but essentially they are used to digging under, you know, streets and roads.
Mhm.
So we trust that if a pipe needs to be replaced, they need to get in there.
Well, I guess based on the letter that I got some
Yeah.
weeks ago,
Okay.
it seems like they said that they will replace anything that they have to tear up. And I guess that's my concern. If they're tearing up your landscaping and you're
Okay.
tearing up your bricks, are they still responsible for all your investments?
That's a great question. Let me pull up DC Water's number that you can call to specifically ask regarding that.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah, I do have their number.
Oh, you
Thank
do? Okay,
Yes.
super.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
super.
Thank you.
Great question. Donna?
Yes, I might have missed this. Did you say that someone can come out to your house and check your pipes for you?
Oh, that's a great question. So the good news is that we don't need anybody to come to your house to find that out. If you just go to DC Water's lead map, you can look up your address and get that information in real time.
I'm sorry. What is that going to do? Tell me whether I have bad piping
You got it. You got it. So when you type in
without
your
them coming
address,
in? Without them coming in to look at it?
correct.
How do they know that without coming physically seeing it?
Yeah. Well, again, I'm not a plumber, but I imagine DC Water has, you know, all of the plans from when the piping was put down, and they, you know, update their records and are able to provide the information in this format. But you can also give DC Water a call and say, like, how do you know this information? I imagine it's from like historical blueprints of like this city's like distribution system.
So right now, could you put my address in there and you could tell me?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready.
1947 S Southeast. Washington, DC then.
Yeah, you
That's
got it.
important.
Okay, here we go. So we have your address right here. And it looks like your whole block is good to go.
Oh, good. Okay then. Thank you.
Huzzah!
Hey, all right.
That was
Yay.
great.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not sure I know how to read that. Would you explain how she would know? Because it's not very clear to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so essentially, the green indicates non-lead. Okay, so if the circle is full green, that means that there is no lead piping anywhere on either the public side or the private
Okay.
side.
Do you mind putting my address in, just
Yeah,
out of
let's do it.
curiosity?
Yeah, here we go.
1925 Tulip Street, TULIP Street Northwest.
Okay, here we go. Tulip Street is good to go.
Oh, you're saying we have no lead piping.
Confirmed. No lead piping.
All right, because this is not as clear to everyone as it is to the experts, to read this
I hear
kind
ya.
of thing.
Yeah,
Yes, can you put my address in?
let's do it, Kim.
Kim
Okay.
Johnson, 1109 48th Street Northeast.
Okay, so this, I'm glad that this happened. So this, here we go. There's no information here. Okay, so for
Wow.
this, we're gonna want to call DC Water.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Is that good or bad?
That's bad.
Well, it could also, like, I don't know what kind of software, DC Water is using, like they're, so they'll have more information.
Could
Okay.
you put my address in,
Thank
please?
you.
Sure. Okay, guys, one more address and then I'm gonna
Okay.
pass it over to Alvin.
All right, 4609
Okay.
Kane, Kane,
Mhm.
Place Northeast. Because I keep getting that letter in the mail saying I need that or something.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so for your household, it looks like it's half green, half white. So you're gonna want to call DC Water for that.
DC Water, okay.
Mhm.
What did
Mhm.
you
You said
say?
it's half green and half white,
I don't see her street.
4609 Kane Place right
It's
there.
right here.
Yeah, off of
Mhm.
Sheriff Road.
Oh,
Here.
okay,
So-
I see.
See, you see the
So-
half right there. See, you see that? You
Oh,
see
I
that half?
see.
Yes.
What does the white mean? Do you know?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
DC Water will know.
Okay, so I'll call them. Thank you.
So this way
Perfect.
she doesn't know which side this is on, whether it's their side or their side.
Yeah, from reading from the map, I infer that the green side means the public side, but DC Water would be able to confirm that.
Okay, because I know I got a empty lot next door to me.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. And then Sandra, Jennifer, and then Queen will get to you. Over to you, Sandra.
Okay, how do I get to this site? Do I Google DC Water Service?
Yeah, so we placed the link in the chat, but I'll put another one here. A
Okay,
DC lead map. Boop, there we go.
okay, thank you.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Sadie, what's up? Hello?
That was,
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, can we make sure to keep everybody muted?
Let me call you back.
Okay, super. Jennifer?
Yes, my address is 4037 7th Street Northeast.
403 7th Street.
4037 7th Street.
Got
Northeast.
Looks like you've got an extra set, okay. Mhm.
You have an extra 7.
Extra 7. Okay, thanks, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so for this one, we have a full white circle, so you're going to want to call DC Water for that.
That you have 40377. It's 4037 7th Street.
4037. 7th Street?
Yes.
Yeah, this is showing up as a white circle on my end. So you're going to want to call
Wow.
DC Water. Mhm.
Okay. Thank you.
Now, Jennifer, the ones that are green, does that mean they've had pipes replaced more recently, or what's the deal with that? The ones
Yeah,
that
great.
are in,
Great question. So the full green circles have no lead.
and why is that? I mean, have the pipes been replaced, or they're newer homes, or what's going on?
Yeah, let's open it up. Okay, so if we open up a green circle, it tells me the type of pipe. So it's copper on the public side and then copper on the private side.
So why are there differences throughout the city? Have some pipes been replaced more recently?
Yes, yes. So some pipes in the city are copper and some pipes in the city are lead. And the whole nation is working to update all of the piping to non-lead. And the Biden-Harris administration has a goal to reach that by 2030.
And they want to make them copper.
Correct.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Queen?
Yes, could you put my address in 4203?
Yeah, you guys, we're gonna have to keep things moving. This is gonna have to be the last one, okay? So 4203, okay.
Galt, G-A-U-L-T, Place, Northeast.
She said G-A-U-L-T.
Yes, I did.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so 4203 Galt Place is green on both sides, so you're good to go.
Okay,
Can you
thank you
show me
very
how
much.
you open it up?
Sure. So you just right click it and then you open
Okay.
it up and that'll provide the description. Mhm.
Thank
You
you.
have to, okay, you have to right click.
Correct.
Did you put that the address in the that link in the chat so everybody can know
Yep,
where to
sure
go so they
did.
can look at this? Oh, you did?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, yes. And then Nellie, over to you.
Yes, I'm really not a techie person, but I guess it's moving so fast. I just need to know how to get that map. I didn't get all the information.
Yeah. So I dropped the link in the chat.
Okay, in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
And then just tap on that and then it'll take me to it.
You got it.
Okay, thank you. Now that'll be on there after you finish this session.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay, great. And with that, I am going to pass it over to Alvin. I do need to, I will be stepping out a little bit earlier, but I'm going to be putting in my contact information. So thank you all for such a wonderful, lively conversation. And thanks to Joe for having me. And with that, Alvin, I'll pass it over to you.
Thank you also.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, excellent. So I'm here to talk to you all about the Solar for All program. So the Solar for All program is a free program that saves renters as well as homeowners up to $500 per year on their Pepco electricity bills. So this differs from traditional solar that you may think of as being on somebody's home. With community solar, it makes solar accessible to everyone as the panels are located off-site. So the way you benefit is you get up to $500 per year in savings on your electricity bill by being in the community solar for all program. So how that works is you will get a credit on your electricity bill once you're enrolled in the program. Okay, so let me just reiterate, it's open to renters as well as homeowners. There's no installation installed whatsoever. There's no installation required. You would get a credit on your electricity bill once you're enrolled, making your bill cheaper. Okay, so that's the way community solar works. The panels are located off site, and you would get up to $500 in savings on your electricity bill. Are we able to go to the next slide? If not, I can just keep going on. Thank you. So these are the Solar for All income guidelines, and they are 80% area median income. So you can make a higher amount of money and still qualify. So these are the income guidelines based on household size. So to be eligible for the program, you have to fall at or below our income guidelines based on your household size. You have to pay your own electricity bill, and of course, you have to be a DC resident. So those are the only 3 requirements to be eligible for the program. And to apply for the program, there are 3 ways you can apply. If you participate in our LAHEAP Energy Assistance Program or our CRYAC Water Assistance Program, you may have received a pre-approval letter. So if you did, you should send that letter back and sign it and send it back to our office. You can apply on paper. You can print out a paper application off our website, doee.dc.gov/solar4all, and just print it out and send it to our office. Or you can fill out an online application by accessing the Solar for All website. And if you can't do any one of those, you can just call the hotline number at 202-299-5271 and request a paper application be sent to your home, and you can send that back to our office as well, along with a copy of your photo ID and your proof of income.
Thanks, Alvin. Thank you so much. Just wanted to share before we wrap up here. This is just a visual of our different programs and our different income requirements. Okay, so at 60% state median income, you're eligible for all of our programs. Okay, and then the only program with no income limit is our lead pipe replacement assistance program. Okay. So that concludes our presentation for today. I have included my contact information, and Alvin has included his contact information as well. So that's it for me, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer and Alvin. And just so you know, we will be sharing a recorded copy of this presentation and session today with the director of the program, Lou August, who will then place it, post it on the DACO site so that you can access it at any time, get the additional information. Also, will you be sending your slide deck, Jennifer?
Yeah, so I like to share the links to our web pages because the programs really change sometimes quarterly, just kind of depending on federal feedback. So I recommend keeping an eye out on the web page links, which I believe was included in the invite.
Okay, great. Yep. So anybody have any closing remarks before we sign out for the afternoon? If
I have
not,
a quick question.
quick question, go ahead.
Yes, I did the map, and I wanted to know if it said brass, should I call the DC Water?
If it said brass,
Yes.
okay, and on the brass, was it showing gray on the half side?
No, it showed green on both sides.
Then you're good to go.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Hi, this is Barbara Parrish again. I just talked to the water company and they were saying that mine is all copper, 4609 Kane Place, Northeast. When you
Okay,
told
then
me
you're
mine,
good to go.
yeah, because you said mine was half white and half green. Maybe it'd be that lot. She said mine was all copper. Then I'm fine. Okay. Thank you.
That's great.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay, see, some of you are getting the hang of it, know how to check it out. This has been a great resource. And
Yes.
hopefully all of you
Yes, it
will
was.
go to that website, put your address in and check. I know I'm gonna do the same for my address. I'm in DC as well.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so we appreciate you, Jennifer and Alvin. Everybody, y'all have a good rest of your afternoon, and we'll look forward to meeting with you again at our session next month.
And
Thank
thank
you.
you all so much for the
Thank you.
information. Thank you,
I
Yeah,
Jennifer.
thank
know,
you.
Thank you.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Have a good
Thank
one.
you.
Have a nice day, y'all.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Hello. Oh, they must be gone. I didn't get the red sign.
Oh, I have it.
Okay, so you can send it to me? My name is Barbara Mungo. Okay, let me get my
Okay, let me
pen.
see if I can send it.
Ma'am.
I'm gonna see if I can send it. It's GOE
Okay.
dot
Okay, it's
DC Water. GEO
GEO
dot DC
dot
Water
DC.
Water
Okay,
.com.
water.com. I sure appreciate that because he was taking it up too fast for me.
I know it. I go and look at the site.
And I have problems seeing and whatnot. It's just a little too much. And your name is Miss what?
I'm Sandra. I'm Miss Sandra, whatever.
Okay, thank you, Miss Sandra Edwards.
You're welcome.
Are you on Facebook?
Yes, I am.
Well, I can look you up and thank you personally then.
Oh, you're welcome.
I would like to thank you also.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
All right.
I'm a little hard of hearing. Did you say GEO.DCwater.com?
That's right.
Okay, thank you so very much.
You're
You have
welcome.
a good evening.
You do the same.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
And thank you all both.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's good to have another set of ears there.
That is true.
It's good to have somebody there gonna help too. Y'all help me a lot.
Got that right.
Yep. You know, they got off early. That was good then.
Yeah, it's not even 2 o'clock yet.
Oh, they must want to do what they gotta do and let it go.
Yeah.
But you know, some of them people they didn't live far from me. When they gave their address.
Now stop complaining about those presenters. They were quite good and quite effective.
Oh, we
so,
not
complaining about them. I don't think anybody missed any. I don't think anybody missed anything. So I don't want y'all to be bad mouthing them now.
No, we're not bad mouthing the presenters.
Where did that come from?
All right, okay.
And what is
you
your
have
name?
a nice day. I know.
Okay, well, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow then.
Okay, then. You have a nice one the rest of your evening.
And you do the same, and God bless.
All right, God bless you.
How do I get this thing off now?
Can we leave the meeting?
Yeah, you can leave the meeting.
Yes.
Everybody have a nice day.